Hi, my name's Eadie McCarthy and welcome to my home.
So what I wanted to do was write a little song for you. So when you're feeling lonely, you play this nice and loudly. This little song for you. For when you're feeling kind of blue, it'll cheer you up.
Hi, and welcome to what I class as my bedroom. I've got my throw things, you know, pillows and comfy stuff still. These are my wall of pictures pretty much. It's just got relatives and stuff and me when I was a little kid on site, which was quite funny. Don't laugh. Me and my god sister and old family friends and stuff, and this is an awesome picture which shows me on our old site with some old friends of ours that also lived on that site with us, and things like that. This is a picture of me and my sister and my mum. Normally as a day-to-day routine of mine, I start my day with the absolutely essential, necessary cup of tea. But to make the absolutely essential, necessary cup of tea, you also need the absolutely essential gas to heat the water, which I have none of. So we'll be going over to the super duper cool zebra bus. For the absolutely essential cup of tea, we also need water, which I also have none of right now. So if you'd like to follow me outside, show you where I get that from.
I love you forevermore, or I might just go off you, but I'm not.
Oh, what a lush greeny pin. That's why we're boiling it.
Need me, we'll live in perfect harmony, grow old together, can't stop.
Now we add the water to the kettle. Which you can see I've had a lot of practice at. Not spilling a drop, oh yes. Later. Never trust me with fire. Joke. And now we get gorgeous tea bags. Add one of those to the cup. The infamous I don't do mornings cup. We add sugar, which I'm very lazy, so I'm not going to go this through. I'm just going to piss it in. And then we wait for the kettle to boil, which could take a while.
Is laugh and laugh and I draw your face, and it reminds me of tens of summers gone too far.
Oh my god! Ladybugs! Little baby ones with everything! Look at that! And those two little dotties on it. And there's one there. And then there's mummy one there with little, another little baby. Another little baby. And the kettle's done! So, what we do here is we pick the kettle up, turn the gas off, never leave that on, and start filling up cups of teas. Num num num, oh damn it, water spill. And another cup of tea has been added. Wonder where that came from. See, that's a brilliant tip there, catching the drips in the cup. Alright, and now we just do a bit of stirring, just and then get a bit of tissue to stop my mum yelling at me for getting stuff all over the side. I realise actually how hard it is to stir this cup. Stop it from spilling everywhere. Gorgeous tea and mint. steaming cup. And the reason I'm leaving this on so long is because I like mine stupidly strong. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the milk in this while the tea bag's still in there. So that is how you make a good cup of tea. Now that I've got my most essential necessary cup of tea, I'm going to go chop some wood for my banner.
Before the cool done run out, I've been giving him my bestest. Nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention.
Here I am chopping wood for my banner so we can light it and stuff. And this is quite, dangerous getting in hands.
Yay!
It proves useful. If we have to chop wood. Skillful that was. Kindling it. It's all about elegance with me, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, I need kindling to light my banner.
So what I wanted to do was write a little song for you. So when you're feeling lonely, you play this nice and loudly. This little song for you. For when you're feeling kind of blue, it'll cheer you up.
Hand chop wood, I just don't do it often. As you know, chopping wood.
Do the other guys do it for you then?
My dad does. Love my dad. Well, I cook more than he does, so.
So you do more of the cooking for everyone then?
Yeah, than the chopping of the wood.
The chopping of the wood.
It sort of takes you back to old times where men were men, women were women. But the thing is, it's not at all like that, because it's the one thing that I always protest against. Because I don't like the fact that men are supposed to be men, women are supposed to be women. I can chop wood fine, I just prefer to cook because I like cooking. And plus, my dad doesn't like cooking, so he'd rather, do things like that. And I'd rather cook spaghetti bolognese. Of course it would mess up because I was just doing that. Right, I think that's all the wood we need today. I made a lovely mess of that, I think.
Here we go.
Say it, Babana. Yeah, so take a log in there. Make sure I put some room on this side as well. Gorgeous fingers you get with this. Then proceed to going like this. I make my burner quite weird, according to all my mates that do camping and stuff. Because I put layers on. And of course, we are now in more modern times, so I don't use flints and stuff. I use the genius invention of this, the firelighter, which I love, by the way. And we just shove the firelighter up in, whoops-a-daisy, up in here, cover it in flints and whatnot, and I go get my lighter. Oopsie-daisy. And that'll just catch on really well because this is a good bit of oak. And I love oak because, like I said, it catches on really well. We'll just leave that to get going. Okay, now I've lit my burner, which is my only heat source in this lovely caravan, because that doesn't work. Of course, bringing lots of fire in here and lots of soot and stuff like that means dust everywhere, so I've got to go brush my floor now. Which includes getting this, that out. Oh, I know it's quite battered. And then me sweeping up. On a bad day, this would take me quite some time, but my caravan's, the floor's actually not that bad today, but you might be able to see a bit of dust coming off actually. Get all that together. Oops, it is. What I normally do is sweep it into the hard floor. It's easier to get up from there. Yeah, see what I mean. Dog head dust and bits of wood. As always. And dog hair, well, you know where that comes from. You saw them gorgeous little critters. And because sometimes it has bits of plastic and stuff, I just stick that right in my bin. Voila! Okay, now that I've showed you around my caravan, made cups of tea, swept the floor, lit the burner, I'm going to go back to my favourite pastime of reading books. As you can see, I like very much from up there, all that gorgeous collection. So now, bye!
So what I wanted to do was write a little song for you. So when you're feeling lonely, you play this nice and loudly. This little song for you. But when you're feeling kind of blue, it'll cheer you up. Let's pray for weather that isn't windy, or else the boys would get a shock. They'd get an eyeful, don't you think? Just hope I wore nice knickers, ideally in pink. So what I wanted to do was write a little song for you.